What's up, you guys? So you want to know how I close at 69% and get $13 back for every dollar that I put in to my high ticket funnel? You're in the right spot. You're in the right spot. In this video, I'm going to break down whether you're an offer owner or a sales rep, some things that you should be doing or should be adding in to be able to get returns like the ones that you see here and here. I'm not that good at ads, but I've been on a hell of a lot of high ticket sales teams. I've seen a lot of things, all different niches. Let me open this up. I've closed over 4 million myself with teams I'm managing, bumped it up to 5, maybe 6 million. I've done door to door. I've done B2C, B2B, one call, two call, biz ops, non-financial like fitness, super technical solutions. Sold to founders, executives. I sold a lot of stuff to a lot of people, and I've closed leads from everywhere, like every pocket of the internet, even leads off the internet. I'm not going to read through it here, but you see what we're working with. So that's a little bit of my background. I've been in sales for some time now. As far as the ads, I told you I'm new to ads. I'm not an ad wizard. The biggest insight that I can give you guys is to speak directly to the target audience. If you're running the ads, do that. If your offer owner is running the ads, you need to have access to them. You need to be able to see them so that you know the messaging that these leads are seeing before they come into a call with you. If your prospects aren't telling you that you're speaking to their soul, or you're like, dude, how did you know that? Or that is literally where I'm at. Like, they should kind of be mind blown. If they're not mind blown, rescript, try again. You also need to let the algorithm cook. Brand new ad isn't going to cook like an ad that's been up for a month. Okay. And just so you know, guys, these results are from one boosted reel with pretty broad targeting. That's it. So 8 tips for you guys to make more money with less calls, less objections. I don't really like taking sales calls for fun. I like taking sales calls to make money, and I want to know that if I'm on a sales call, I have a high likelihood of making money. Okay. I've been in my grind period before. It's a time and a place for it, but I'd rather take less calls and make more money. You'd probably like to do the same thing too if you're watching this. So tip 1 for you guys, your ad messaging. I already kind of touched on it, but it needs to be super spot on. Example here. I used to drive for Amazon. It sucked. If I'm running an ad targeting Amazon drivers, a bad version would be like, do you hate driving that Amazon truck? Well, I've got something for you. The better one would be, hey, I know you're not looking forward to another holiday season driving that stupid ass Sprinter van overtime again. I mean, paying a half aside. There's almost nothing worse than packing your van to the gills in freezing temperatures in the mornings, working from sun up to sundown, then being sent by dispatch to rescue another driver who was dragging ass all day while you skipped your lunch break and you were pissing in Gatorade bottles. Holy shit, this guy knows what it's like. So whether you're selling to Amazon drivers or people in real estate or realtors or anyone, e-commerce people in fitness or people who need fitness, you need to speak to them at an extremely deep level. And that will help them qualify themselves further or disqualify themselves. So number 1 is the messaging in your ads. It needs to be scary niche, scary accurate. The second tip is content marketing. This is something that I've been really, really big on, which is creating the full ecosystem. Yes, you can run paid ads, push them down through a sales call, and try to strong arm someone into working with you. That's not really my style. I would rather show people that I know what the hell I'm talking about and that I can get results before they're on a call with me. I'm not, at this point, I'm not interested in squeezing as much money as I can out of every lead that I speak with. Again, time and a place for it. And, this is just one of the luxuries you have running your own offer. If your offer owner is not doing any content marketing and they're going straight TikTok ad to a sales call and they're not setting the right expectations, this is not possible. So the more time that the prospect spends, the more time that the prospect spends learning of you or from you before a call, higher likelihood that they close. You've maybe heard the 7-hour stat. It's like, hey, the average person wants to spend 7 hours with you before they buy, which is a long time. So getting someone to try and buy off a 30-second ad and a 30-minute sales call and spend thousands of dollars with you, it's possible. I've done it before. I've done it a lot. I know people who do it now. It's just more difficult. One thing that's also helpful is pushing people from one channel to another, from Instagram to YouTube, TikTok to Instagram, TikTok to Twitter, Twitter to YouTube, YouTube to Twitter. Like, it can go multiple ways. Pushing them to a newsletter. That's one thing I didn't put on here, is a newsletter. Newsletters are like long form content, like video long form content, just a little bit watered down because there's no video. Long form content is a gold mine. Short form is good for top of funnel. It's good for quick ideas. Long form content gets you closer to the 7-hour stat. Long form content is where people build that parasocial relationship with you, so that when you get on a call with them or your team gets on a call with them, they're like, yeah, I already know I like these guys. You're not having to sell them on you. I will say TikTok is the easiest top of funnel. You can get the most eyeballs on your stuff, but the toughest sales calls by far. Guess where the best sales calls come from? Yes, drum roll. YouTube. Why? Long form. Then probably the newsletter. Okay. So content marketing, guys, if you're not being somebody somewhere and you're just pushing cold traffic, I'm sorry. Tell your boss to start posting YouTube videos. Number 3, push away. Okay. Now, this is not going to align with everybody's goals, right? My goal is to make as much money as I can with as little time while still providing results to people. Okay. So if they're not sold, I'm going to send them content. And this is before a video, maybe in the DMs, right? Not sold, I'm going to send them content. Are they scared? Content. You don't believe me? Okay, that's fine. Watch everyone else get the result until you realize it's real. And I'll probably send you some content too. Okay. Your organic does have to be spot on for you to capitalize on this, or else you're going to miss out on opportunities. Let's see, tip 1. There are 2 sales being made with each sales opportunity. I only want to make the second. Example, there's the concept and there's the mechanism. I don't want to sell you on real estate wholesaling. It's not my job. But I will sell you on the mechanism, on why you should choose us for real estate wholesaling. It works well. I close at a high percentage. Tip number 4. Your Calendly questionnaire and pre-call automations can send completely different messages to the people that you're meeting with. So you need to set legitimate expectations for the call. And one of the biggest things that I see is the title of the event. Let's say this. You book 2 calls with a team. One of them is called strategy session. One of them is called application call. Which one gives you the idea that you might be applying to something? You might have the opportunity to take the next steps with somebody. A strategy session, it might get more people in the door. You're not going to close at a higher percentage with the strategy session unless you have crazy financing or some weird offer where they barely pay anything to start, whatever. So title of the event is huge. I'd also pre-handle timing, finance, and partner objections in your Calendly questionnaire, and this can be done gently and it can be done pretty rigorously. Me personally, I'm upfront. When you go into my Calendly, you know what my thing costs. You know that this is a decision call, and if you're not looking to make a decision soon, then don't book this call yet. Let's talk when you are looking to make a decision. Okay? In your workflows, like this, you can pause this, screenshot it, send it to your offer owner, or implement it into your own offer. You need to be further qualifying them, selling the opportunity, selling the mechanism, reminding them why they booked the call, and then reminding them that they have a call, because you don't want closing at 69% with a 20% show rate, you're wasting a lot of time. It's a lot of dead space on the calendar. So steal this pre-call workflow. And if you're not familiar, Calendly, which is what almost everybody uses, or if you use Go High Level, you can automate reminders, text, calls, voicemail drops, emails, all that kind of stuff. You can't automate calls, I'm sorry. Voicemail drops. Next, tip number 5. Whoa. Holy shit. I bet you guys weren't expecting this one. Actually getting results. Take a second to think about that. Think about what that looks like. Results, meaning satisfied customers, meaning there's no problems. Satisfied customer means referrals. Results go to marketing. Marketing brings you new customers. And when you get new customers, you get them results, and you get new customers from them. It's like this big flywheel, but it starts here. If you can't get people results, stop selling shit. Go fix your thing and then do it for free for a really long time. The reason that I'm able to now sell my high ticket offers because I did it for $9 a month for, dating back a year and a half. I started at $9 a month and I prioritized results. And I got hundreds of screenshots and testimonials and people getting hired and all this stuff. So one of my most common, marketing practices is just posting results. And if you can't do that, then you need to reconsider or restructure things or reset expectations. 6, damn good offer. There's a lot of people in the space. There are people who, have been in it longer than you, who might be better than you. So you need a compelling offer. You need to see what others are doing in the market, take what works, fix what doesn't, constantly test, evolve, get feedback from your students, get feedback from other people in the space, your friends, and improve the offer, improve the guarantees. If you have guarantees, me personally, I don't, I have a soft guarantee. It's contingent upon the guys inside doing a checklist of items. But I've not really ever had to go back on that guarantee because it's realistic. I know it's something that I can deliver time and time again, so long as the person shows up. Tip number 7. This is all the way down here because honestly, guys, you don't have to be Jordan Belfort. Good products sell themselves. Good marketing sells products. I've positioned myself now to where, these calls are almost basically onboarding calls. Most of them are. Okay, so you need to be competent at sales. Just have a baseline level of competence. You don't have to be the best, but you need to know the basics: intro, discovery, pitch, objection handling. Hot take, but know when to objection handle and when not to. I could, with what I know, objection handle people for 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and get more cash out of the calls. But being in this game long enough, I know when it's better left not done, and I know when it is better to do it. And now owning my own offer, I'm not interested in taking on iffy clients. Go back to push away. If you're scared, man, don't work with me. It's not because I can't get the result, but you're not going to give it your all. You're not going to be 100% in if you're scared. You're not sold on yourself or the mechanism. And I'm happy to walk people through that, but I'm not interested in forcing people to work with me. And when I was a sales rep, sometimes to meet KPIs and quotas, you have to get people to do that. And there's a time and a place for it. If that's what they want you to do, you do it. Me personally, I just want to work with people that want to work with me. And that's part of the leisure of having your own offer. Okay, next thing, last thing. Oh, bet you guys didn't expect to see this one. Join the Serial Sales community. It's a community that I run full of sales reps who are landing good jobs, making commissions, meeting others, and just getting like twice the results in half the time that you normally would in this remote, high ticket, contracted sales work for coaches and agency owners, service providers, and all of the above. SerialSalesCommunity.co, or shoot me a DM. If you are on the fence, you don't know if it's for you, shoot me a DM, remote, platform of your choice. We got guys in here winning. We had, Tristan earned $1,200 today off payment plans. Burhan had this was probably like a $1,400 day because he's got a PIF bonus. Benny Big Bags, his SDR, made $3K in his first week. Lance landed his first closing roll in 3 weeks. And guys, the hardest part about high ticket sales is finding a good offer, an offer that does all of these things. My focus in this community is finding those offers. So we've been in here for about 3 months. You can see the categories, the channels that we chat in. Hiring is of utmost importance. We've got, 2, 3 to 5 roles going through a day. 5 is a good day, but like 2 to 3 pretty often. And of everybody in here, there's, I would say, like 85, 90% have jobs, unless they are brand new. So all this stuff, guys, you may not be in the position to implement it all. And that's okay. Maybe one day you will be. Maybe your offer owner is receptive. Maybe you should send your offer owner this video so that they can start doing some of this stuff, because I've seen the insides of these 6, 7, 8-figure funnels. I've seen a lot of stuff. I've now run my own offer, and it's efficient. It's clean. You get results. It's fun. So sales reps, send this to your offer owner. Offer owner, if your shit sucks, let me know. I might be able to help you, or go watch some of my other videos, and we'll take it from there. See you guys in the next one.